Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki abolishes rent for government offices, saves 50 million. Hello, everyone. Yes, Obaseki has started work already, and Edo State is seeing reform going on, especially with his second tenure already started. Governor Gordon Obaseki will be getting his second tenure inauguration in a few days to go. We'll be keeping you informed. But starters, the man has begun work earnestly in Edo State, and one of such work is the overhauling of the educational system. Part of that was to return the schools to missionaries, to churches. That was where they were before, and our schools could boast of quality education until the government took schools from missionaries, and they said they were going to look after it, but made a total mess of what we have today. Anyway, Governor Gordon Obaseki and a few governors in the country have decided to do the needful to save and to savour what is left of our educational system. Right now, the next reform is the government rentals offices, and has been gulping a lot of money. He has abolished that, the rent. Let's get straight into the news and know what he's up to right now in Edo State. Obaseki abolishes rent for government offices, save 50 billion. Edo State Governor Gordon Obaseki has abolished rent for offices, accommodation for government workers, plunging back the sum of 500 million into government accounts. This followed the complication of construction of abolished building projects. General Samuel Igbemudia, former governor of the old Bender state, after the government injected the sum of 50 billion for the construction work, the state Commissioner for Youth and Special Duty, Mr. Dennis Lawani, said this on Wednesday when he and his counterpart in the Ministry of Communication and Orientation, Mr. Ife Stewards, at a meeting with the leadership of TIPA and Quora employees union in the state. Lawani stated that when Governor Obaseki disclosed his intention to embark on the project months ago, most members of the cabinet discouraged him initially until the revelation of building which passed the integrity tests. The building were even stronger than some modern building in the town today. The government saved 50 billion as rent every year since the construction of the Gbemudia building, which was abandoned before Obaseki took us. That was how we have been able to save our yearly budget, and we pay 50 billion for rent for government offices. All that Obaseki has helped to curb. Today the government is 50 billion richer. He said that this is in good and continuous move of Governor Gordon Obaseki to make the administration a wonderful one. He's a man with educational ethics on how money works. Of course, you will say he's that. I mean, he was an investment banker before he got into politics, in it. So that's what he used to do. He's that kind of person who make money work. Is that kind of person who look out for avenues on how to make money, work for you. And that is what he's bringing to the table in Edo State, to see how, money can work in Edo State. He's bringing that to the table. He's, helping Edo State to be better. And what is happening here is that, be proud to this time, in Edo State, the government has to be paying rent for government offices. This has gone on for far too long. One of the things Governor Gordon Obaseki has done is to make sure that the building that was there by Samuel Gbemudia, the former governor, when we had the old Bender state, he renovated it. They first of all had to do like integrity test to see the quality assurance of the building. And guess what? He passed. Said the building was strong because in those days they do it when Nigeria was Nigeria. You don't go there to just do cut and nail. It has to be thorough. You have to use the quality of cement, the sand, the gravel. Everything has to be authentic and real, not mismanaging anyhow. You know, if it's our own property, if you want to build your own hotel, your own whatever, you put a lot of effort to it to make the building solid. But once it comes to government property, we take it with levity. How do you want to prosper? How do you even want, you are part of the problem that is making the country not to be good. You are part of the big problem. Looking at the big picture, you are part of the problem. You that is being given you that has been given you've been given a contract to carry out renovation, and you go there and do it haphazardly. Guess what? Hey, do you know they have a song that says what goes around it comes around? Huh? Don't worry. You think that you have saved some money to carry on to carry yourself for some holiday and whatever. Meanwhile, you have endangered people's life. You know what? Wherever you are, that danger you have put, people will also come to you. Life has a way of putting back the balance of nature. So when you go around making sure that Nigerians are suffering due to your negligence, what you should do, what you need to do, and you don't pay attention to it, or you do it anyhow, it's only a matter of time. You will pay for the sins you have committed. You see, so that's why as a country, as a people, we need to stand up for integrity. If we must move forward, we need to stand up for what is right. If we want to savor what is remaining in this country, then we must all work together as one entity and as one people. Enough is enough for constant what have you in this country, So Governor Gordon Obaseki is helping the Edo State, Edo State to be better, much more better, putting structures in place that will move the state forward. This is how it ought to be. This is how it ought to be. This is what, you come in, and what do you bring to the table? Do you have administrative skill, spirit? Do you have a people skill? So people who have this, not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry, no, come in with something to the table to add to make sure that, Nigeria is better. Anytime you get there, you are bringing something to the table that is making the place better than you found it. This is how we can move forward. This is how we can truly make progress. Anyway, guys, this is happening. But Governor Gordon Obaseki is saving money for the state, making things better. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter. I would like to know what you think. Don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe, to click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. A very warm big thank you to you. Thanks for being there. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.